Okay guys, here's our Sandy Bridge test bed. We've been doing all our Sandy Bridge reviews on this, and it's mounted on a Cooler Master test lab, which just allows us to get into the components, get at the motherboard and keep an eye on things as we progress. As you can see there, I've got the CPU fan mounted on the alternate side. Typically in a case you'd have it on the other side, but because of the memory modules it kind of hindered me from installing it on this side, on the near side. I didn't want to put any additional stress on the motherboard by pushing the memory and bending it. Anyway, what we're here to see is the EFI BIOS. I wanted to show you this BIOS, which is on the P8P67 from ASUS. Just powered up. As you would typically, just press the Del button to enter the EFI BIOS. And we're in. So as you can see, it is massively different from your traditional BIOS, which would be looking like DOS, and you can only scroll up and down through lists. With this, you can see my mouse cursor hopefully on the video there, so you can point and click and drag and drop, and obviously we've got a graphical user interface here rather than just a plain colour and your standard DOS list. So in the corner there we've got the time, which is digital. We've got the date underneath, and temperature, voltage and fan speeds, which we can look at and keep an eye on. System performance, we've got power saving mode, normal, and then the optimal, which is a combination of both of those two, and that just allows you to energy save. And then just at the bottom there we've got the boot priority. So I've only got two devices here. I've got the hard disk and the DVD drive. So if I had more devices, I could actually line these up and put them in a certain priority. As you can see, I'm dragging and dropping here with the mouse, so very nice feature, really interactive, massively different and revolutionary from your traditional BIOS. But now I want to show you the advanced settings for those who are wanting to overclock. So if you go up to the right hand corner, you've got the advanced mode, so I'll just click that, and this takes us into the advanced settings. So go to AI Tweaker, and there I've got the option of going into, well, you can have auto or manual, but really if you're going to be overclocking you want manual, don't you? And the BLCK there is set to 100, so on the Sandy Bridge boards we really want to keep that at 100, that's the recommended settings. We only want to really ramp up the ratio and the multiplier. And inside that turbo ratio, which I'm just clicked on there, I've got the option between two different options. We've got by all cores or per core. So in the per core option, we've got each core. So I've got a quad core here, the 2300, and this has got all 4 cores. And I can change the ratio here. If I want to, put one at CPU core 1 at 33 and CPU core 2 at 35, I can do that. Or I can alternatively have all of the cores set to 1 ratio, so I'd probably recommend that one. And I can set all the cores to say 35, which would give me 3.5 gigahertz. I've also got memory frequency options there, which would select from the list, changing the memory clock speed, different options, just showing you the options really inside here, giving you a feel for what it's like, how it interacts. In the DigiVRM there we've got the phase control, so we can choose different options for this. We've got a standard, optimized, extreme, so just a bit more power to the phase if you're going to be doing some heavy overclocking. Got the CPU voltage, DRAM voltage further down, with the PLL voltage as well if you want to tweak that. All those are set on auto at the moment. And then in the advanced tab we've got CPU configuration, so inside here you'd have your security options. Typically you turn these off, the C1E and C3, C6. Turn turbo mode off if you want, enable or disable, speed step, all of the options are there. And I just want to show you something here, just in the top left. See the little back button, so if I've gone through various different stages, different screens, and I want to go to the previous one, all I need to do is click the back button. In a normal BIOS you wouldn't be able to do that, you'd have to retrace your steps, so that's really handy to have. You know, if you're doing lots of little tweaks inside the BIOS, you want to know what your previous page was, you can just do that straight away. So over on the monitor tab there we've got the CPU temperatures, the motherboard temperatures, fan speeds and things like that. Got the CPU voltage on the fly, so keep an eye on that. And then on the boot tab we've got bit, you know, sort of more advanced settings. On the dashboard we had the ability to change the priorities, but now we can change the take the logo off if we want to speed up the boot up, and have it go straight into different modes as soon as we hit the BIOS. So if you wanted to skip that first page when you enter the BIOS, you can go straight into this advanced mode, which I'm in at the moment. I'll just go back to that. So yeah, it's massively different, it's revolutionary. Personally I think this is only the beginning for EFI BIOS. Over the coming year we're going to see it really evolve and probably become a lot more friendly, and obviously the features, we're going to see a lot more features embedded within and easier to access things. At this stage it's really it's going to appeal to a lot of people, and it's going to get a lot of attention. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tour. So we'll now carry on with our review, and I hope you enjoy it.